Okay, good afternoon and Happy New Year. It's today the 1st of January 2021. Quite sure we're glad to see the back of 2020. Let's hope we have a better 2021 ahead of us, so we can only keep our fingers crossed. Right, we're continuing with the Cheshire investigation again today. This one is from the 19th of December, just after 8 o'clock at night. The 19th, what would that be? A Saturday night, so the room should be clear. Not sure actually what's on this particular one. They're coming in thick and fast. After a quiet period of some months, we're receiving these capture videos, sometimes 6 or 7 a day, so it's quite difficult to keep on top of them, but I am doing them in order. I won't necessarily remember when I first had a quick look at them what was in there, so let's see where this takes us. I'll just turn the volume up a touch. Oh, ball. Ah, right, okay. I had one of them for a while. You just got to be careful with this sort of sound, because I've practically got the output. Is it 24? This is massively increased. I'm not even sure you'd hear that with the volume off. Hear it there. No, can't hear it. Yeah, that's the sort of the frequency. I'm not convinced that's anything that. With this type of capture, okay, we'll go back, revisit the bar file, so that's something I'm particularly interested in. There's quite a bit of work we can do with that. That sort of sound, I'm just going to call it noise 1. We can record it, and they've obviously retained the original footage anyway. People can always refer back to it if they've got other comments or opinions on what that particular sound could be. You can't hear it without amplifying it. It could be from outside, could be absolutely anything. So with that sort of stuff, just record it and just move on to something a little bit more important and juicy. Yeah. And turn that back up again. You can see there quite a lot of background noise now. Right, okay. This is the first ball that's fell since probably August. So it's quite a long period of time for the ball now to fall. There's a ball here, a ball on the chair, there's a ball on the window ledge. I've seen these. There is a movie of the actual layout of the room which you can go and look at. When I looked at this on the movie, if the ball was going to do anything, I would expect it to fall forwards onto this seat. The reason why that seat's been put on there is when the balls fell on these back in August, they were not indicating any type of reflection of the back of the seat. And what I mean is that something makes a sound, it's normally slippy or hard surface and the sound bounces back. So this microphone here would get first the impact of hitting the base of the seat, and then it would get the second frequency spike, which is coming off the back of the chair, and the slightly difference in frequency and obviously lower in volume. The balls actually fell behind it because it's actually curved forwards, so I'm quite surprised it's gone backwards. Okay. That's loud as well. Not by having that so high, is it? Turn that back down. That's reacting differently. Yeah, it's got a second impact, I think, off the wall, maybe the skirting. It's quite a long train of frequency there. I think we can be confident saying I think that's not just an accidental fallout. Just because it's been there for ages doesn't necessarily mean it won't fall off. Something you've got to be cautious about. The answer to me is that when we looked at these earlier on, August time 2020, we'd had a number of these balls falls, either onto the chair or onto the floor. The frequency is very tight, 800 to 1000 Hz. Just that little bit there, imagine that, just that, nothing else at all. That's what made it unique. Which also covered the same type of frequency of the raps that were occurring. It was just too coincidental, and the frequency was so striking, it was so obvious, particularly to anybody that's been working with audio. This doesn't have it. This has a very strong resonance of reverberation as the sound bouncing, because it's made quite a racket, and you get sound bouncing off things. Yeah, there. So it's going to come off the wall, come off the filing cabinet, come off the back of the chair. Sounds getting mixed up, and the microphone at this far end is picking it up. if the camera, I'll just have to check. I'm fairly sure he had a camera there. That's the one I would have expected to have picked up, but he could well have moved it, because I've been moving the cameras around over recent times. So that's the frequency. If we get any more ball files, we'll be able to compare that to, but I'm fairly confident that it's just a simple ball fall rather than a ball push. So I will say that's a screenshot and write that one up. Okay, see you on the next video.